Good day, friends, Romans, and countrymen. It's Kristine from Revised, and here I am with my first vlog of the year. Now, so last year I did a New Year's resolution to do a vlog a month, and I managed to do two, both of which I managed to sing in. So I'm going to subject you possibly to singing this year, but I'm not making any promises. Again, my New Year's resolutions are three. First is I'm trying to quit my current habit of diet pop. So that I'm doing because I'll tell you about it in a second. Second of all is I'm going to do a vlog a month. So yay. I'm going to try that one more time. And then my last resolution, which is a resolution I make every year, is to win the lottery. So I'm hoping to follow through on that one again. Well, again, for the first time ever. But I'm making the resolution. So the reason I'm vlogging to you today is because this is my public service announcement, and I'd love to somehow put the words public service announcement blah 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 at the bottom. I kind of took a little hiatus from writing for a while in December. Most of you didn't notice. Thank you very much for wondering how I'm doing, but it's because I had a stroke for 5 days. So don't panic. It turned out not to be a stroke, but my lovely son Shaggy had his birthday party, and we had 5 12-year-olds over night and pancakes, and we went to an escape room, which is like crazy, so much fun, but it was a little stressful. And as I was kind of coming down from that stress, the right side of my face started to go numb, to the point where I thought I was having an allergic reaction to something. So I took a Benadryl, and the song, oh my god, I'm gonna sing again. The song "I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You" played on the radio. It was very cathartic and interesting. And then I started singing like this. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But anyway, which is how I think the song should go, because if he can't feel his face when he's with her and he's singing to her, anyway, beside the point. So the right side of my face went numb, and I took a Benadryl thinking I had this allergic reaction, and then I went for a nap, and which is something, if you're actually having a stroke, you should not do. And I woke up about an hour later, and not only was my face numb, but my arm was all tingly, and the right side of my leg was all tingly. And I Googled Bell's palsy, because again, that's another thing you shouldn't do if you have the warning signs of a stroke. But so I did that, and I laughed it off. I went to bed and woke up in the morning, and as I was talking to a friend of mine, she told me that she would no longer talk to me until I saw a doctor. So again, instead of going to the doctor immediately, I called telehealth, and telehealth said, "I'm no longer going to talk to you, call an ambulance." So because I'm a jerk, I called my girlfriend, and her name's Caroline. Hi, Carolina. Well, that's her blog name. And so Carolina brought me to Emerge, and we laughed it off because I was really slow, and we were laughing because it's the right side of your body, so stroke's supposed to be your left side, right? Okay, so here's the public service announcement. They put me in, and they diagnosed me with a stroke. They gave me an MRIs and CAT scans and blood tests and ECGs, and it was a fairly stressful day. Mr. did join me at the hospital and left Carolina to go back home, but I left the hospital with the diagnosis that I'd had a stroke. And I have no stroke warning signs. I've got no history of heart disease in my family, and I've got habitually low blood pressure. I don't smoke. I don't drink much. And so it really did make no sense. But anyway, regardless, I was told I had a stroke on the Monday, and I started taking aspirin, as I was told to do, and I totally milked it. I didn't have to make any meals or anything. But then Thursday, they totally ruined it, because they sent me to the stroke clinic, and I had one of those MRIs that has the dye in it. So they did a contrast dye MRI, and they found out that not only did I not have a stroke, and they diagnosed me with migraines, but they said my brain is perfect, which I totally could have told them anyway. So the public service announcement of this is that if you have the warning signs of a stroke, don't do as I do and don't Google it and don't call anybody, just other than 911. But there's a couple of things that I learned, And that was, my symptoms came on kind of piecemeal. So it started with my face, then it went to my arm, then it went to my leg. If in fact it was a stroke, and then it went to my speech, was the final kind of stage. If it was a stroke, it would have all happened immediately and simultaneously, and there would have been no tingly, it would have been just numb. So if your face droops and you have no strength in your arms, or you can't raise both, and your speech is affected and it's all done immediately, call 911. Don't call telehealth, don't call Carolina, and don't call me. Just call 911 and tell them what happened, because if they catch you within the first 3 hours of those symptoms, the onset of the symptoms, they can actually do something for you. If they catch you the day later, like I went in to do because I was being stubborn, then there's little else they can do for you other than the recovery stuff. So I just wanted to tell you I'm fine. I didn't have a stroke. I had a migraine, and because I've had migraines before, but they didn't present themselves that way, that's why they gave me the diagnosis of a stroke. But keep yourself healthy, and it'll be a great year, 2016. I plan to not visit the emergency department at all. Knock, knock. That should be a resolution, so I'm going to put that on the list. I haven't had a Diet Coke in like a week and a half, so I'm going crazy, but I think I'm over it, and I'm looking forward to a fabulous year together. Give me a comment, and remember, I love y'all.